Hello there and welcome back to my vlog, my night edition of a vlog. It is currently 1:10 in the morning and I'm out on my terrace and I am wide awake because I fell asleep. I kind of laid down at 6:30 I think, and I napped for like 3 or 4 hours. So now I'm wide awake and I'm here crocheting, thinking and really struggling, scratching my head on how to work out the sleeves for this cardigan that I'm working on, the cardigan I am working on. And while I'm stressing out about that, I am watching Sarah from Crochet Vision. She's rearranging her yarn room, and that's so just relaxing to have in the background while I crochet. I forgot to tell you who I am. My name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. Sorry about the lighting now, because of course the lighting is behind me. I haven't got a light in front of me, and the daylight is obviously gone. Look here, it's so dark. Well, can I show you? Well, just a moment. This is how it looks like right now. So this is the cardigan that I'm working on. It's just a vest for now. I have showed you this before in my last video, so it hasn't evolved per se, but I am working on these here, which are the sleeves, and I'm just scratching my head, figuring it out. Hopefully I can do it. It doesn't look fantastic. It's just that I want it to be a bit wider here and go narrower, but I don't want it narrow. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. I have made now 3 panels. No, not 3 panels, 3 rows. And I am missing 1 row. And then I'll be done, hopefully. But it kind of looks, I don't know. I'll just try. I really regret having this much for the opening on the sleeve. I have now found out this long part, if I put this on top here on my shoulder or my arm, look, it's gonna be this wide, and that's for me, and I am much bigger than her. This would be an okay size for me, but a little bit big. I even need 2 rows of white here. So this is too big. This is gonna be so too big for her. So I have to reconsider. What I did was that I went down from here to here. I went down, well, 3 actually, 1, 2, 3 holes. But then again, I put on 1 or 2 extra rows here, so that even makes it bigger. So both of those things not good. So I think I'm going to frog this part, and I'm going to move it up 2 steps again, or maybe even 3, to get it to the size that is better. And then I have to do this again, but I don't mind. I'd rather do that than having this these sleeves way too big. I want her to be happy about it. I don't want it to be skinny, but I don't want it to be bulgy, really big. Oh no, I just found out that means I have to open the scallop, take away the edge down here. But it's gonna be done. It has to. I went to bed like 4:30, and the last half an hour I was sitting here kind of sleeping over my work, my project. So it was about time to go to bed. Now it's 9:40, and I have actually been working on getting this to work, this sleeve, and this is how the sleeve is looking like now. I've got the scallop edge here, and well, this is the bottom. Not quite. This is the bottom. This is the bottom, and I have now counted how many holes I have here for connecting them to the armhole, and there are 24 on both of them. Whoa, that is perfect. So I will be managing to do this, to connect it. I am so happy about that, because yesterday I was really in a pickle. I was just struggling. But now it is turning out well. So let's just connect these 2 parts, shall we? what I've done now is that I made three of these, and three of these. This is the top, the same as I have on the top row or round of the sleeve. This is where it's connected, and then this one is the next, this is the next, and this is the plain. So this has 2 extra rows on each side so that it's getting wider. The next one has got 1.5 round extra or row extra on each side, and this one has just got half a row extra on each side, so that they will go well together when I connect them with the white. And then of course the last one is just a regular square with no extras. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. This one is just a regular. So half a row extra, 1.5 row extra, and 2 rows extra. And 1.5, but down here it's actually just 1, so it's connected well with this one. So yeah, and now I will then connect these 3. I will connect these 3 first, then these 3, then these 3, and in the end these 3, and then I'll connect them with the white there again. Here we go. It is almost done. I have connected everything. It's just the buttons left. I'm going to put them on here. 4 buttons. And the buttonholes are already made, so they're done. So it's just the buttons, and then of course all of these ends that are going to be woven in. There are hundreds, I guess 200 or 300 ends to be woven in. I could calculate that, I guess, but I don't have to. This is not my biggest make that has. This is not the most amount of ends for a project. I've had 400. So I guess maybe I'll just sit out in the sun and tackle these ends and weave them in, and then put on the buttons later. Also, I broke my promise for the 3rd time yesterday, since I fell asleep at 6-7 o'clock or something last night or last evening. I forgot that I was supposed to knit on the sweater. So today, Saturday, it has to be done, of course. But I want to finish this first. I may want to put that knitting in between if I'm kind of getting bored with all of the ends. But those 2 are the projects that I want to focus on for the rest of this video. Getting this done and getting the sweater done. Yeah. Today's Saturday. I've got a lot of hours ahead of me, It's just 12 o'clock. So the sun has just gotten down to my terrace here, so I can sit down in the sun, get a little sun on my body, and a bit of heat, I guess. It's not the worst heat today, I think. It's agradable up here. I mean, that's comfortable up here right now, but in the sun, I bet it's quite hot, quite warm. So, yeah. But I'll be doing that. I have to find my needle and bring my cutters, and yeah, let's do that. And I forgot to show you from the back. This is how it looks from the back. It is a cropped top, so it is yeah, that is how she wants it. And Becky, my mannequin, is kind of wobbly, kind of falling, it seems like, but yeah. This is what I've got left of the white, so I have to find some new yarn. I've come quite far. Haven't got that much left on the sleeve now. If I can show you on my here is where I'm going to start this whiting thing. So I've done from here all up here, and then this is what I've got left. Just this part from there and up. So yeah, just finding that yarn and then I can do that. I have really come far now. It is not that many rows left. I am going to finish this needle and then I'll show you that I've just got 3 or 4 rounds left with a pattern before I'm going to connect it to the body part and the other sleeve. So I really think that if I want to, I can finish this sweater today and tomorrow. So we will see if I will do that. There we go. Here it is. I've gotten here, starting with this white part here now. So, yay. 2 1 3 1 3 1 3 1. Yeah, okay. Let me just do that. The electricity was turned off today. I don't know what's happening in this country. Always something that is not working. I thought, of course, that it was my fuse, but it wasn't this time. So I had to wait a bit. I was watching Camille. She was at the Joanna Yarn Hall shopping for the last time. And just in the middle of the video, it started rendering and I just, what happened now? And of course it was that the electricity was turned off here. I don't know if it's this urbanization or if it's the whole community, I mean the whole county, I don't know. Oh. But anyways, it came back right now. So it was gone like, I think maybe 2 hours. At least 1.5 hours. I'm not sure exactly how long it was gone. 2 more white. Yeah. Oh. So I think when I have connected this on the rest of the sweater, I think I'm going to take a break from this. And then, I don't know, what should I do then? Should I weave in more ends of the sweater or the cardigan? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm in the zone that I just want to continue doing this, especially since the pattern on top here is much more easy to follow than what I have done now. So I may do that. I hope I'm doing this wrong, correct now. Seems good. 2 more white. Oh yeah. It got warm down on the terrace, so I came up here a couple of hours ago, or maybe even more. It's almost 5 o'clock now. I think I've been up here like 3 hours, more or less. I'm feeling I need a shower, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer until the heat has settled down. There we go, I got round. Now it's just 2 more rounds before I'm going to cast off some of these. Now it's everyone, so white, red, white, oops. Great. This is kind of like the Danish flag all over again, right? As I was making the sweater, crocheting my Olympic sweater for the games. But this is not for me. I was also watching Sky from, I think she's from New Zealand, but now she is staying for half a year in France. So that was cool. That was really nice to see what she was making. I love the green sweater that she's crocheting. Really love that green color. Ooh, there is a big bumblebee here. Whoa, could you see it? Did we catch it on camera? away. I'm not particularly afraid of the bumblebees, or I'm not sure if it was a bee, or I don't think it was a bumblebee. I think it was a bee, but a big one. It was kind of huge. It didn't make a sound though. I'm not sure if you saw it on there, if we caught it on camera. But yeah, anyways, I loved watching Sky and her makes. So if you want to, yeah, I can recommend watching her videos. There, I cast off here, 6 on each of these. So now I am going to connect it to the rest of the sweater. Let's see. Here is the yarn. Oops. Kind of chaotic. But yeah, this this one and here. I'm doing it quite tight, trying to do it tight in the beginning here, at least the first 3-4 stitches, or do you say stitches when you knit? But even so, it will be there will be a thread, kind of loose thread, when I get to that point on the next round anyhow. But if I didn't pull it to tighten it, I guess it would be 10 meters long. No, but much wide, much longer. So, getting rid of one needle, got 2 left. Normally, before, I used 4 needles on the sleeve, and then I knitted with a 5th. But my friend taught me just to use 3 and knit with a 4th. So I've been doing that for the last years. It depends. Sometimes, especially if I do make socks, which I very seldom do, then I like to use 4. And also when it comes to be quite wide, I like it to be 4. But actually, of course, when it comes to be quite wide, I could go over to using the round needle. I didn't even think of this for this sweater. I should have, because I'm sure that I have a needle I could have used. But now it's too late. I didn't even think of it. I'm thinking of it now. I'm wondering what's happening to me, what's happening to my brain, that I'm so lost with different things. Well, it's the age. I assume it's me concentrating on the wrong things. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm concentrating on the wrong things. I'm concentrating on the crocheting. But of course, also now I'm kind of thinking about my new class for the next year, what we're going to do, and I want to make my classroom kind of like a replica not, but kind of like a replica of society. I mean, like there's going to be a store where you can buy groceries, a bank, a cinema, a restaurant, different things, a hospital, of course, maybe a police station, and that we can play, and so we can kind of practice being in the real society as grown-ups, just playing, of course, being children, but learning some life skills with doing that. Not all the time, of course, but we could do that quite a lot. And I'm also thinking about that they would kind of apply for jobs. If they could apply for being a cinema operator and working in the store, and they had to come to an interview. Of course, they couldn't be writing an application for real, because they don't know how to write other than the name, basically. And but they could say it orally, but at least they could come for an interview. So yeah, a pretend interview, and we'll see who gets the job in the different areas. And of course we'll alternate so that everybody gets a job. Not every time, because somebody has to be the customer, somebody has to be the hairdresser, whatever. We'll have different things of the society in our play time. I'm really looking forward to that. Now I'm just going around and round and round and round. Well, actually not. Well, I started on the third. I have to take a look on the rest of the pattern now. B. Don't know. When I am knitting with two colors, I am holding the two colors like this. I kind of separate them with my middle finger, and then I take under with my pointed finger, Peter pointer, so that they're kind of separated here. And now for this round I am, as you can see here, alternating between the white and the red, so it's kind of easy, the pattern. You don't have to count much, just over that one, over that one, over that one, over that one. And I'm just kind of slowly and carefully pulling, or releasing here, so that I get more and more yarn up here. Slowly kind of releasing down here with my fingers. So that's how I do it. I can even do this in without looking, because I know where they are. Now I'm looking up in the sky. I think I've done this correctly now. Let me just check it out. Yeah, I did. So it's well, this is a fairly difficult pattern. I mean, it's a lot of pattern, and this is a very thin yarn, thin needles. So I wouldn't recommend starting with this, but there are different patterns that are not so chaotic that you could do. So I would absolutely recommend trying Color Works with knitting. Even though I prefer to crochet, I sometimes knit, and that was what I originally did. So yeah, when I get an order, I knit. Other than that, I hardly knit, maybe a hat or two. Just to show you now that I have 7 red and 1 white, what I do then is that because I don't want this white to be very long on the back side, so I do 1, 2 red, and then I go behind the white to catch the red for the third one, and then I go in the front again, 4th, 5th, and then the 6th I go back again, and the 7th on top of it. Then it looks like this, instead of that it would look like this if I didn't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1. It would have this long line here, long thread, so you would get stuck in this when you wear it, and that's not nice. So that is a good way to do that, to prevent getting stuck. Oh, that was okay. there I am around finishing. I finished one type of pattern here now, so I'm going to the next part. I'm gonna take a break. Another night, and I've got quite far, but I'm still working on it, and I've worked on it for so many hours, and then I suddenly discover that I did a mistake on the pattern. So I have to frog until here. I have to frog this part. I'm sure I've worked 3 hours on this part, because there are like 350 stitches on every round. I have to frog so much, 3 hours work, but it has to be done. But I think I'll do that tomorrow, because I should go to bed. But I'm not really tired, so I may be sitting up a little bit more, trying to recover this. I was thinking, well, maybe let's just do a lot of decreasing right now, but no, because the reason why I have to frog until there is because there I was supposed to decrease quite a lot, like 50 or 60 stitches, and now I'm again going to do that, but then I discovered that no, I didn't do it here, so it's too bad. And I'm kind of dreading just taking this out, but I know that I have to do it, so let me just do it straight away. Now it's done. Oh no. I was hoping I could finish this. Well, I kind of knew I wouldn't finish it today, but I'm hoping I'll finish it tomorrow. But with this setback, I'm really not sure. I could, of course. I've done quite a lot today. I've finished the sleeve, half the sleeve, and then I have made from here up until here. Wow. It's not easy to get it out here. Come on, will ya? Now, here we go. Come on. Yeah. There. So, I better make this a functional skein. I am in big trouble. Look, I'm almost done, but I have ran out of red yarn. I've been looking for it and I don't have it. And I kind of remember I had just the right amount, or very, very on the limit. That's what I remember. So what I have to do now, because I have to give it to her this week, I think I just have to frog again. It's not gonna be the first time, and probably not the last either. I hope it's the last, but I think I will have to frog until here, and instead of this pattern here, I will have to do this. Well, what? No, here. This pattern, I guess. Or maybe I should just do this. Should I just transform it? I mean, just to do some triangles. Maybe I should just do that. So it's much easier just to do kind of like, yeah, kind of like these. I think so. just these. I was thinking about these, but it's kind of a lot. So maybe I'll just do this. Just the opposite that. So the red one is peeking up. I think I'll do that. So I'm changing this until white on the top. I don't know how it's going to be looking, but it is white and red, so it can be good. The only problem is that I would have liked to have the color red, but I don't think I will have enough. I'm hoping maybe I could have enough when I frog here now. The only thing I've got left now is this. Nothing. So, but I'm hoping, since I am frogging to there and I do this again, just some rounds, I will have these 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds that I'm now done, and I will save those for when it's much more narrow. But probably I have actually got 2 more patterns to do. I'm gonna be looking at that for a little while.
I need to do something different.
So I got them on again. I frogged and I got them on this very, very thin needle. And I'm going to put them on the normal needle that I'm using, and going back even one more round to be sure that all of the stitches are secure. Do you call them stitches? I think so. So I'm going back even one round more. I know that some of them have been kind of slipping down. Oh, this is kind of in the way. That's rich. Don't know if it helps, but just for a little while I'm trying to get a bit over here. I am actually watching Camille's live right now, and I told her I will be occupied frogging for some minutes, and I still am. There, I guess. Whew. But I'll continue watching her and listening, and just making sure this is secure, and that rhymes. We have one person that we're going to scratch off the map, because on the live on Thursday, Michelle from Indiana popped up. So I'm gonna take you with me here so you can see me scratch Michelle's Indiana. Okay, let's see. Here we have Indiana. So we've got Ohio and Illinois on the 2 sides. We've not got Kentucky yet. But in the north we have Michigan and Wisconsin. So now it is Indiana. Let's see, it's not very big, so there we go. All done. That was quite easy, quite fast. Actually, yeah. That was Michelle from Indiana. It is Monday. I am finishing this sweater with the white part on top. Yesterday we had a live, and this sweater here was the giveaway, like a lottery, and Manuela won it. So one of these days I will be sending it to her in the Netherlands. Congratulations, Manuela. That was so nice. We had a really good time yesterday on the live. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this, and then I'm going to wrap up this video, even though I have not put on the buttons of the cardigan. I think I'm gonna be done with this because I'm very, very tired, and it is late. It's more than 6 already, I think. Let's see. 10 to 6. So it's getting a little late. I am finished finally. I made a little edge with the red so that it was a little bit more red. I guess I could have gone one more round with the red also, that I would have had enough with that, but it is what it is. So now I just hope that it fits her. It is kind of a little stretchy, so that's okay, that's good. Sleeves not so much, but a little bit. I think it will fit her. I hope so. I'm going to weave in the ends, and then I'll be done with it. I'm gonna do that now. Imagine that. Me saying that I'm going to weave in the ends now. If I can just find a needle. I got one in here. I bet there is one on the table here, or maybe on the floor. But let's do this. Inside out. Upside down. Oops. 42. Inside out. And round and round. At least it's done. So I present you this cardigan. I haven't woven it all the ends, but it is what it is. I'm going to put on the buttons for the next episode, the next vlog, or maybe in 2 vlogs, because I have one that is already done that I can post when Camille has posted her secret projects, because I've made something that I've never done before, and I have filmed it. So I will post that for the next vlog, and then again I will finish this completely. But this is now finished. I just have to block it. I have woven in all the ends. It's not the best when it's a white base up here. The rest is gorgeous. I love it. I like it up here, but I would have preferred it to be the opposite colors. But so for now, hope you liked this video. It's a long one. In this video I tried to when I edited this video, I left the knitting part and crocheting part running without putting on fast speed, because somebody commented that they would like to see me crochet or knit in normal speed, so I let that run normally. So we'll see if that is something that you want going forward. Please make me a comment about that, and then I'll do that. Or if not, if you prefer that I'm speeding it up, at least for some parts, then please say that to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.